What's up, everybody? This is Ben coming at you with another crypto update, and I'm obviously going to talk about HBAR. Let me just preface this by saying I have not sold any HBAR. I still hold all of the HBAR that I own, which is a lot, and I don't plan on selling it anytime soon. But I may make videos about other coins, so don't freak out. I make videos about other coins, and like all the comments are about asking me if I sold my HBAR. So no, I have not, and I don't plan on to for a while. So we got some action, and I've been waiting to do an HBAR video because I've just kind of been waiting for something new to happen. The last few days have been kind of just sitting here consolidating, so there's nothing really much to talk about. Just a couple reminders here. This is the hourly chart, and remember this diagonal line. I don't know if you guys remember, but that's our very long-term support resistance line that goes all the way back here into February, and has played a very big role in HBAR's price action all through here and through this consolidation area. And I've really been watching it here, and it's been trying to break above it. I think I tweeted about how it's started to stab, which is good. So stab, 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 stab. Finally, we get a big break. Obviously, we may see some FOMO here because there's been so much talk on HBAR. A move up right now is warranted. So we have been consolidating for a very long time. And so a move up is warranted. But there's also a lot of hype around this coin. So we may see some FOMO. So just, be prepared for that. It may shoot way up and come back down. I would love to see it break, especially this 38 zone area, and hold and consolidate in here for a while. I think that would be healthy. As you can see on the hourly, we have not done much in that area at all. And I've said that before on videos where, we just haven't had much time above these prices. So we don't want to just fly through here without making some kind of consolidation area. Yes, we want to make moves up, but we want to do it in a way that's strengthening this coin and not claiming this coin as some just big pump and dump kind of coin. We want to do it in a good way. So hopefully that's what happens. So that's where we are on the hourly. Levels are all still in play. Same levels that we've been talking about for, 6 weeks now. Here's this zone. It's never moved. We're coming right up to it. Looks like we're hitting right at the top of that zone, which is the top of a bunch of these hourly candles on this first big FOMO move up. The bottom is kind of the bottom of this double top here, or the middle of it. And then we stabbed it here as well. And it's also the top of our high, our first lower high after this big dump. That's where this zone level comes into play. That's why I've drawn these lines here. So significant point here, significant point here, and then through here, you can see how we played perfectly on these lines. And we stabbed it here, and sure enough, we're right at it right now. It looks like we're trying to break above, even while we do this video. So we might see some FOMO during the video. I don't think coming up into the 40s is FOMO. I think breaking up even above this zone and consolidating up in here is perfectly okay and healthy. If you look at our, let me go to the other chart because it's cleaner. Where are you at? Right here. Remember our giant bull flag? The big picture that I've been talking about. Here we are on the hourly. As you can see, we have tons of room up here. I mean, we could come all the way up to 42. Actually, even on this move, I would not be surprised if we come up and tag 42, which is the top of our flag pattern here. But we also have tons of room back down here, to consolidate. I don't know if this is the move that shoots us out of this flag and breaks this high here of 45-ish, almost 46-ish. I don't know if this is the move or not. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, this is a pretty straight up move right now. I would rather see it consolidate out for a little bit and maybe retest these levels and then come up and hit this again. I mean, I'd be okay if this comes up and taps this top right here and then comes back and consolidates under here. I would love to consolidate under this support. I mean, under this resistance in here. That would be great before we push out, so that we can build up some more support instead of just kind of shooting up in here. And I guarantee you, if we do that, we're probably gonna kind of do this and then maybe try again, right? So why don't we just do it cleaner and kind of do something like this and consolidate and do this and recheck again, hit this guy, and then go. That's the kind of structure that I like to see. But FOMO will come into play. Let's look at this on the daily. This is the hourly. Let's see where we are on the daily. I mean, yes, this is exciting. This is fun. This is why we're in crypto. This is why we do what we do. If you watch my Doge, doggy dog, whatever you want to call the coin, if you watch that video, I talked about a specific pattern, and in TA we always look for double bottoms, man. They're a bullish sign as long as you see continuation after. And I talked about how instead of, they can show themselves in different ways. Really sharp W's where you have really significant, like, really significant looking double bottoms. But the ones that are even stronger are these rounded double bottoms, because they are actually consolidating in here while putting in a double bottom, if that makes sense. So just like on Dogecoin today, I drew in this double bottom, and Doge has taken off today and is actually putting in some really nice structure. So let me just show you. Yeah, go to the hourly. Sorry to break away from our precious HBAR, but look at this. This is Doge. I mean, this is what you want to see. This is the structure you want to see. I mean, look at this. This is exactly it. So this is what I'm looking for in HBAR, to see stuff like this. And then if you look at Doge on the daily, you'll see that earlier today I drew this in, and look, sure enough, here it is. And look at this move. I mean, and it's warranted because of the amount of consolidation we have here and this perfect rounded big fat double bottom, right? So if we go back to HBAR now, look at what we're looking at. In this flag area, what we see is the same thing. I mean, this is just a really, really nice consolidated double bottom pattern, and it warrants a move up. So what I'm looking at, like I said before, is this zone right here. When it hits the top of this flag, what does it do? Are we going to bust right through it? Or are we going to hit it and kind of come back down and consolidate underneath it? I think that would show strength to me. I'd be happy with that. So I'm happy with something like this, consolidating and then kind of busting out later. That would make me happy. I'd be happy with coming out and then consolidating kind of through here a little bit before trying to make another run at this high. I'd be okay with that. I'd even be okay with, let me move this down. I'd even be okay, I'd be okay with something like this as well, only because of the amount of consolidation we have here. So I'd be okay with this coming out right now, busting through this new high. Some FOMO is going to kick in, as long as when we come back down, we check here to go and continue up. Or we go like this and we check here to go up. I'd be okay with this. What I don't want to see is crazy FOMO and then right back down into here again to consolidate, because then it puts this level back into play. And if this big pump and dump happens again, people are just going to think this is a pump and dump kind of coin, and they're going to put their money in and pull it out just as quick. And then that's what creates, the kind of chaos that we've seen on the hourly chart. So this is exciting, yes. And it's a move that's warranted. The MACD looks really good. We're crossing bullish. We're turning green. Is this the move that does it? It could very well be. Or we stop here and consolidate a little more. It's fine. Or we come up into here and consolidate a little bit. That's fine. Or we just go ahead and blow through, make an all-time high, new all-time high. As long as we come back and recheck this level as support before we keep going. That's what we got to see. I don't want to see some straight up thing. I want to see some rechecks. I want to see that classic move that good old Dogecoin is doing right now. If that coin can do it, then HBAR should be able to pull it off too. So it all looks good. It's exciting. Hope you guys bought. Remember we hit the buy zone 3 times, barely on the top of it. I had lower orders that never got filled, but that's why you put them towards the top of the buy zone too. You don't just kind of bet the whole farm, and you layer them in like we've talked about. So maybe you get something. But yeah, this is good, and enjoy it. We're breaking 40 right now, and we'll see what happens. Watch this level. We're gonna see here something real soon, and then watch the reaction from it. But nice double bottom, looking good, and I'll tweet out some updates later. All right. And once again, I have not sold my HBAR, and please don't hate me if I do videos about other coins. All right, like and subscribe. It helps me out. All right, see you guys later.